Greetings and great morning. You know what day it is. Oh, we all know what day it is in 2024. Happy Transformative Tuesday. As always, I'm Dennis R. Holden, Mr. Motivation, the CEO of Herald of Hope Books and Inspiration. And yes, I'm coming to you, each and every one of you, with some words of encouragement, of upliftment, something to reignite the fire of your passion. Come on, say it with me because you know you want to. Wake up and lend me your ears on this Transformative Tuesday. Here we are, blessed with another Transformative Tuesday. Happy Transformative Tuesday, everybody. Happy Tuesday in January. Happy, blessed day to each and every one of you. As always, if you've been tuning in for the month of January, our mantra has been these encouraging words, these wise food for thought, these tokens of advice that continue to be shared with my family and all my loved ones, and I'm sharing them with you. Have you considered this? Oh, in the month of January, have you considered this has been our motto. I'm asking us to consider in 2024 to live a life of balance, of awareness, and peace of mind. I'm talking about being able to ride the wave of our lives and not just be tossed to and fro by our experience. I'm talking about be aware of the seasons and the set of circumstances, the gifts, talents, and abilities you possess. But also, hey, on today, we're talking about claiming your peace of mind. And I couldn't think of any better quote that would help you have a greater peace of mind in 2024 than this one. Our quote simply states, have you considered this? Have you considered this, that you should be grateful? We should be grateful. Be grateful for what left. Be grateful for what stayed. Be grateful for what's on the way. Oh, somebody didn't hear me this morning. I said, have you considered this? Be grateful for what left, what stayed, and what's on the way. Now, this is what you're talking about, man, being grateful. I told you having a peace of mind or being at peace starts with a mind that is grateful. Grateful for whatever set of circumstances you find yourself up against. I'm not saying nobody's happy to be troubled. Nobody's happy to be grateful to be find themselves stressed. Nobody's happy to find themselves in a failing situation that's not growing or going forward. But what you can do, what you can choose to do, is decide to have a grateful mindset. To know that, yes, I might be going through some hard times, but they won't last. Yes, I might find myself in a great bit of opposition, but guess what? I'll continue to fight on. I might find myself in a tough situation, but guess what? It does not define me because guess what, warrior? Guess what, champion? I will rise on and I will go forward on this day. That's why I said it's important that we be grateful. Now let's take it one step at a time. As I told you, I'm asking you to be grateful for what left. When I say be grateful for what left, nobody's happy about losing. I get that. But what I'm asking us to do is be grateful for the fact of be grateful in the mindset of what left you. Be grateful that your doubts left you so you can go on to your greater destiny. Hey! Be grateful that your fears left you so you can step into your faith. I'm asking you to be grateful for the fact what left you is that 2023 is done. Yes, it's done. You can't go back. You can't change it. I don't care if you want to sit and talk about it. All you can do now is use it as life experience. Allow yourself to use it as a history, an opportunity to learn, grow, and evolve. But you can't go back and change it. So I also want to remind us that be grateful for what left. Be grateful for the fact that those mistakes and that set of circumstances that you faced last year, years ago, they're done. Grow from them. Be better for it. Allow it to propel you forward and step out of your past so you can step into your greater destiny. Hey, so you can do that thing I'm always asking us all to do. Come on, you know I love to say it. Transform into your next best self. But what I'm asking you to do is be grateful for what left. We always love to talk about the doors that God opens for each and every one of us, right? Everybody loves to say, whoo, he made a way for me. Hey, I don't know what I'd done if he would open that door. But do you ever praise him? Hey, do you ever thank him? Are you ever prayerfully thanking him for the fact of the doors that he closed? I'm talking about the one where he kept you out of trouble. He kept you from that wreck. He kept you from getting sick. He kept you from going into financial difficulty. He kept you from losing that job. He kept you from maybe not getting to that program right then because maybe that wasn't the time. Maybe that wasn't the season. Maybe that wasn't the set of circumstances that you needed to be because he knew that greater things were coming for you. What I'm saying is, have you considered this, that maybe, just maybe, you ought to be grateful for what left. Sometimes it's not, as I've heard it said many, many times, sometimes it's not a no, sometimes it's a not right now. Sometimes you need to embrace the fact that that was then and this is now. What left me is done. It wasn't meant for me, but it wasn't meant to be here forever. It was just meant for a season. So what I'm asking you to do is be grateful for that season, for that moment, for that set of circumstances that allowed you to be where you were, doing what you were called to do, investing in that business, going forward in that program, advancing on each other, whatever it was. So what it didn't work out. Be grateful for what it taught you. Be grateful for the connections that you made. Be grateful for the opportunity that you stretched outside of your comfort zone and realized, you know what? Maybe I didn't get it just right this time. Hey, this time. But greater things can come from this. But that's only when you're willing to be grateful and be grateful for what left. Now I ask you to be grateful for what stayed. Hey, it's easy to appreciate that, right? We also appreciate for what stayed, but sometimes we can overlook the beauty or the blessing or the burden of what stayed. Now, this is what you're talking about. We all love to talk about the stress that we experience, but we don't brag about the strength that we gain. Hey, we love to sit and focus on the fears that we found ourselves up against, but we don't embrace the faith that has made us over. We love to talk about the worry, but we don't talk about how it instilled us as a warrior. What am I saying? What has stayed is a byproduct of what you went through. We are only an expression of the experience of life that we all go through. I can't tell you about your journey no more than you can tell me about mine. But what I can tell you is that we all have a God-given gifts, talents, and abilities. We all have a destiny. We all have an opportunity each and every day that we wake up. Say it with me. Each and every day that you wake up with your eyes open, you have an opportunity to wake up determined, hey, and go to bed satisfied. You get an opportunity to plant your feet in this present. You know why they call it a present? Somebody say it with me, because it's a gift. If the past is done because that's history, you stand your feet in today. You open your eyes with this opportunity. Guess where you at? Hey, you in the present. Plant your feet and do what you're supposed to do. Take those lessons that you learned. Take that strength. Take hold of that faith. Walk forward with the spirit of a warrior, a conqueror, one who was meant to be a champion, and see past where you've been. Embracing those lessons. Learn and be wiser from it. Take that life experience. Let it shape and mold you on a positive little life. Because guess what? In this thing called living, you do realize this thing called life is a process. Every day that we get to live it, we endure and go through the process. We grow in the process. We evolve in the process. Guess what? That's called going for it. It's being grateful in that process. And guess what? When you allow yourself to plant your feet in this moment, not worrying about what'll come, not focusing on what happened, but embracing each and every day, doing the best you can, where you are, what you have, guess what? That allows you to be at peace with yourself. I love an old African proverb that says, there's no enemy within. Hey, the enemy outside can do me no harm. Be at peace with yourself and embrace this moment. Embrace this season. Embrace that it's your first year nursing school. Hey, embrace that it's your first job. Embrace that you're advancing in your career and you just got a promotion. Enjoy and plant your feet in this moment of your senior year of high school. About to graduate college. Embrace this moment. Stop worrying about what's going to come. I didn't say don't think about it. I said stop worrying about it. Stop focusing on what has happened. That it's gone. It's done. You can't go back to change it. But right now, you can take that knowledge. Hey, you can take that information. You can take that wisdom and be better for it. Use it to apply your life to press forward and start to change your perspective. Change your focus on what you see. As I told you, you get to decide whether you want to focus on fears or you want to focus on your faith. Hey, do you want to focus on your worries or you want to stand up like a warrior? Do you want to sit and worry about the hurt of the life or you want to hold your skills and go forward? Somebody wake up and transform with me this morning. I'm telling you, that's only when you decide to be grateful for what's staying. Last but not least, I'm asking you to be grateful for what's going to come. What's on the way. Do you realize that each and every one of us, each and every one of us have a divine destiny set for each and every one of us? We're given, just as sure as we're given a past, we have a present, we have a greater destiny. Each and every one of us is meant to raise our gaze, raise our eyes for it. But you got to prepare for it. Think of it like this, if you will. If the things that left were our past and we learned from them, we gain wisdom, we grow, and we're able to take them over into our present, we're able to plant our feet there. We're able to plant our feet and really stand in, cultivate a greater spirit of faith, of focus, drive, and resilience. Guess what? You planted and cultivated something that's what? That's meant to grow, that's meant to evolve, that's meant to press forward and transform into the next best expression of who you're called to be. What I'm telling you is you need to embrace the possibilities, embrace the opportunities, see beyond where you currently stand. Like I told you, it's okay to plant your feet in the present. We're supposed to, because we're not promised tomorrow. But that doesn't mean you don't plan. You don't set your gaze. You don't raise your expectations of yourself. You have to be grateful for the fact now that you have a destiny. Being grateful for the chance to learn. So what if it's not a straight path to go from A to Z? You might go A, B, D, E, come back and zigzag, whatever. But that don't mean you won't get there. Know that you're on the path. Know that your mind is set. Know that you have the goals, dreams, and aspirations. You got the right mindset because you made the choice to continue to prosper and go forward. You made the choice to continue to keep the right perspective. You made the mindset. You have the right focus and resilience to realize that, guess what? I deserve better. I can do better. I'm living a life of more balance, more awareness, and I will claim my peace of mind. But the only way you can do that is by making that choice. Making your choice to be grateful for the opportunities that each day brings. Making your choice to realize, okay, so what? We're only nearly at the end of January. I've only lost 5 pounds. My goal was 20. Well, that's 5 pounds. You're on your way. You're losing. Ramp it up and keep working. I want to read 2 books by the end of the month. Okay, you got 1.5. You got 1 and you're working on it. Keep reading. It doesn't matter. You're on the path to better yourself. You're on the path to come to a greater understanding of yourself. You're on the path to transform into the next best version of yourself because you realize that you can be better than you were. You've accepted that 2023, yes, that was my year of change. That was my opportunity to grow, to advance. But guess what? 2024 it ain't about having more. It's about taking what you have and using it for balance. Using it and being aware of what you're capable of, but also having a peace of mind to know how to advance it, how to go forward, how to proceed in the process of life. It does no good. My father has always told all of us, you can attain, maintain, and evolve. That's how we're supposed to live our lives, right? I'm saying he would apply this to like going to purchase a car. If you go down to a dealership tomorrow, they will say, you go in there and tell them what you want, they will figure it out, do the numbers, and they will get you a car before you leave there. I promise you they will. But the point is not me to get the car. You can attain it, but can you maintain the car? Can you keep up the payments? Can you get the brakes changed? Can you get that oil changed? But also, can you attain and maintain it, but evolve and continue to keep it? Can you keep it running? Keep it on the road? Keep it where it's able to do what it needs to do to get you where you need to be from point A to B. Because it does no good to just be to buy a car, but I can't make the payments. It does no good to buy that car and make the payments, but I can't get the gas in it. I can't get the brakes fixed. I can't get new tires on it. And Lord knows in 6 months to a year, well, I'm done with it because I couldn't take care of it. I couldn't take it to my mechanic and get it fixed. I didn't have the money for that. What I'm saying is, it's easy to attain things. It's okay to maintain things, but to evolve them takes a mindset of care. It takes a mindset of focus. It takes a mindset that is prepared to go forward and see beyond where you're currently standing. As I asked you to cultivate that seed in your present, you got to continue to feed that bloom, to feed that flower that's not going to naturally go on its own. You got to feed it with encouragement, with affirmations, with focus, drive, and resilience. You got to continue to remind yourself that I know. I hadn't just got here by accident. I am raising my standards. I'm raising my expectations. If nothing else, I'm grateful for the opportunity of my life. I'm not asking why me. I'm asking why not me. Because guess what? I'm bold. I'm courageous. I'm wise, and I'm wealthy. I'm capable of doing all the things that are before me, and I won't lose my way. Because I have decided, I have set within myself to be at peace. And as I'm at peace, I'm grateful. I'm grateful for what left. Because guess what? It was only for a short time. It wasn't meant to stay. It wasn't meant to last. I understand it. I embrace the wisdom, the understanding, the greater history, as well as the opportunity to learn and grow about myself. I embrace that. I don't talk it, as I told you before in our reminders, we don't take any losses. We nothing left. We didn't take any losses. Guess what? We learned. We became better for it. And then that allows us to transition because now that we know better, hey, we must do better. We're tasked with doing better. As you do better, you apply that what? To your present. That's why I tell us we don't have time to compare ourselves to anybody else. All you need to be doing is focus on bettering you, growing you, empowering you, enriching you. And as you do that, cultivate that flower, that flame, that true spirit of growth and development, then you can share it and let it blossom into the world. But you need to cultivate your own flower bed, your own mindset, your own warrior spirit. You got to continue to build that up because once you do that, then you know what you're capable of. Then you set your mind to purpose. You operate with a person with vision and an excellent effort as well as a purposeful mindset. And I said it before and I say it again, when you walk with purpose, you can't help but collide with your destiny because that's where you're headed next. A grateful mindset that appreciates the present is setting up, whether they know it consciously or unconsciously, they're setting themselves up to pursue a greater destiny, to evolve themselves and grow, to pursue opportunities to stretch out beyond where they currently stand. I pray that each and every one of you, consider this. Have you considered this? Be grateful. Be truly grateful for what left, what stayed, and what's to come. And I pray that each and every one of you, be blessed on this Transformative Tuesday.